All right, what it do, fellas? We are back. Apologize for it being so late. We had a wild day today. The hospital, and we had one of my mom's friend's birthday tonight, and it was just a crazy, crazy day. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's see. I need to change. I got that. Let's see. Put these on. Oh, I'm gonna pull this. So let's see. We got new batch. Come on. Ew.
Loading. Said oh yeah, did you see well be able to K with South Americans after update?
South America? I thought it was we'd be able to queue with like West Coast. I'm looking actually up. I'm pulling it up right now.
Loading. Said no, it's South America.
Cross region. What kind of latency South America got? I don't need a bunch of like zigzaggy. And also, again, I bet you like when they first release this is probably going to have some bugs issues. I would say, maybe not. Hopefully, they've got it already planned and it works out right. But yeah, during off-peak hours, yeah.
Loading. Said yeah, that is weird, they made it South America instead of just making it all NA.
I feel like I would like to see that happen really before I guess I see them trying to get a little further out. I mean, like, you know what? If you got it, go for it, brother.
Some devs are making weird moves.
I mean,
Loading. Said right.
I mean, in my mind, I'm thinking they had to literally change how we did Shadow Wars because we couldn't put more than like 50 players, or we couldn't put more than like 8 or 16 or so players in the same vicinity, or the whole thing just crashed. Now we're gonna go out to South America. I mean, I think we could. I guess I just would like maybe to see it, but if you know what, you got it, flaunt it, brother. But damn, that's a bold move, Cotton. All right, let's see.
Loading. Said there are quite a bit of South American streamers. Loading. Said they are mainly on in the morning.
Okay, but didn't you also say that you were having issues with like latency and that kind of stuff? Maybe even whenever you went from West Coast to East.
Loading. Said yes.
And now you think we can skip across the pond? Shit, I can drive to you. I can't go to South America. But we'll see. It'll be interesting. We've got
Loading.
4 hours, 9 minutes.
Said well, I hope they figure it out.
I hope it's just not like, or I hope they figure it out not a week's worth of like trying to figure it out. More of trial it. I mean, shit, let China's servers try it with Limp over there in SEA. I'd like to know how it's gonna go before a whole week of Diablo or so goes out the drain.
Loading. Said LOL.
Limp, let me know how it is. The servers are shut down. Everything's on fire. We can't get out for weeks.
Loading. Said LMAO.
You can hate me now, but I won't stop now. You can hate me now. Identify your identity. All my monetizations have been paused for now. All because oh. Well, that makes sense now. Did we make the cap? Did we make the cap? So again, YouTube does not pay you out unless you make $100. And after 2 years now on YouTube, we are almost actually at that. Gotta get my pennies on my stream. I'm gonna put that on my taxes for this year. Showed my tax lady my earnings. I was like, I don't think that this is any portion of it. And then like, she laughed. She's like, no, not enough. Said, well, just making sure. Don't want to get me in trouble now. Damn. She did say if I like get up into like a couple $1,000 even, I've got to technically turn it in. But then also if I turn in anything of like merch or any of that stuff, it instantly pretty much override that. So I have actually been in the process of just thinking of the an idea possibly to like not really necessarily to sell merch, because again, I don't really need like one t-shirt to pretty much the cost of like making one for the portion of the business to technically probably outweigh the amount that I barely made. It's like 1,000 or something. Actually, again, yeah, the stream makes about that a year now.
Loading. Said oh yeah, I heard you were talking about merch for Blizz.
So I've got I got an idea what I'm thinking of for it, and again I asked my partner kind of guy, making sure that I can that it's like I'm allowed necessarily to make sure that I can do. I want to like I would like to try to do a collab or kind of like a Metacrog live thing. I mean, I was gonna make it for Diablo Immortal in a sense, so I've got actually a kind of an idea. And again, even if I have to like make sure that it doesn't, I want to make sure that it doesn't look. I guess if I'm allowed to like use it for at least even my own personal self, if I don't sell them out.
Said definitely have to represent the Dick community and your brand.
Well, that's like, I mean, one, I just want to make sure that like, I mean, I don't know how many other the Diablo Immortal guys are all going or that kind of stuff, and so I want to, yeah, I want to represent the game. Like, I feel like at BlizzCon before, the game has been like not received to the best of its potential. With the, I'm pretty sure that it was booed initially when the game first released. I mean, I'm actually 100% positive. I watched Loading and I both watched it. It hurt because like it made sense why they did that, because when the game first launched, it was nowhere near what the game is now. I will tell you that. Like again, it may have received its criticism pretty accurately in a lot of sense, but they've done so much to change it that it's not even fair to like call it a comparison to it. But and to not try to make something like look not like goofy in a sense for a game, right? I mean, game content sometimes like
Loading.
looks a little goofy, right?
Said they hate on it at the beginning because all Diablo community are older people and older people aren't fond of new changes.
Sure, but all I'm saying is like I just would you imagine that like there's probably going to be a whole lot of DI representatives there? No, is that's where like at least not represent maybe like DI Mert or DI any of that kind of stuff. So
Loading.
I want people to like
said not a lot.
Exactly, and so I more of wanted to make kind of a here was one that I was kind of looking at maybe doing. And then more of I hadn't like fully finished it yet. I was kind of like I took my like idea and I'm running it through kind of more of a I'm doing it through like an AI portion of a generator because I'm telling it like how exactly I want this image to be like displayed on this. Because a lot of other I mean anybody else would not put it on here like this the way that I'm wanting it to. But do you know what a sports jersey is, Loading? It's like those ones that I wear from Disney every once in a while. They're like a lot bigger.
Loading. Said yes.
So let me see if I can put it over here. I was kind of like I like the idea a lot actually. I think that one I haven't finished putting the maybe. So I'm thinking like I would like to put. I guess that's also where I'm asking my partner guy like how what I'm allowed to do in a sense of like that. I was like, am I allowed to like put something of like it says Diablo Immortal and my also like the live portion of it. I know I can't just make like Blizzard merch, but this is what I was kind of thinking, and this would be the back of it. So on the front, I'm gonna probably just do like a very very little bitty small like again for the the sports jerseys normally don't have a lot on the front. It's mostly on the back. So I'm just gonna put like maybe either the picture of my Krog Live logo right here, and then on the back I was gonna put also like Diablo Immortal into like this across, or if I can't put Diablo Immortal and see if they let me get away with like more of like generating a altered Diablo of theirs kind of for it, but I still want it to reference the game. So yeah, I've got to double check with them for it. Here is what I was. This is the back.
Said we can't see it.
I know. This is the back. Where basically his arms actually would be like so. I mean, the back of my sleeve they will match more of his arms in the picture if I hold it down correctly. But then like you only see a little bitty like logo here, but then I put like Krog Live across like either this or I put Diablo Immortal Krog Live, da da da. And then so like the front doesn't look like a whole lot of like info, but people would see it on if they see like the back of my shirt. I don't know. It's kind of hard to like think of something that would look cool and not that I would be I guess a cool like putting my own stuff on for it. And like I feel like
said
I feel like the spirit jerseys you're allowed to put like whatever you want on the back of it. Like pretty much like my Disney ones technically y'all don't see it because again every time I stream with even that little like the ones that you can tell that I'm wearing like if I get up to pee or whatever you see the whole back is covered. But again this is the back of the this is the back of the shirt. The front of the shirt is only gonna look it's just gonna look like a front with maybe let me find my logo. It'd just be all black, solid black on the front with a picture of maybe this really, really small on the front, like basically where the front pocket would go on the front side. And then, or just, yeah, pretty much that one for it. And then this again, this is the back of the shirt. I'm gonna flip it around for it, so like the V shouldn't be showing, or there's not actually a V, but like you know the color of it. Or if y'all got any ideas.
Loading. Said if it's long sleeve you can have the words Diablo Immortal written down the sleeve.
I was also wondering if I don't maybe shorten him down some and do it across the back like they always do their Disney. And maybe even make it in those little puffier letters. Or just like Diablo or so like that in those letters. And then put Immortal or so across his chest or something like that.
Said they can work also.
Or like I can either put it like that and just, or yeah, I can just put it like in the red, even so like Diablo or whatever across this back edges. Or I mean, yeah, then that way kind of like puffed out to it. I don't know. I'm trying to just think, just to thinking.
Loading. Said have your logo in there on the front with a smaller font on GHE left side.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. So that way it's like it's very blatantly out there for all of like anybody that would ever like if I'm walking around the like event or whatever. That's also why I ask. I go, am I allowed to like either go early or later or whatever? Can I stream it all during the event? I mean, like of course not during whenever they're like announcing things, but I want to make sure that I don't like get myself in trouble. But then also, you would think that they'd let us make some content there to help promote it, right? We do have, I mean, I'll have a media pass technically. I think.
Loading. Said people stream all the time in those events.
Well, I see them doing it like now Comic Cons and those other ones for like that. I do have recently, but I have not really. I've looked up at a lot of like Blizzard does a lot of filming during their event. I just did not know if we are privy to that. So I mean, they're not gonna want a bunch of like people like out there streaming on it, right? Or like streaming in the middle of the event, causing a ruckus. Especially whenever everybody's set down and stuff, like that would be completely different, right? But I'm just saying, like before, just to kind of like get people looking, promoting of it. You'd think you'd want more eyes on the attraction.
Said unless they are revealing secret info coming later.
Well, that's probably the stuff they want to release themselves for it. But again, I'm just saying is like just walking around. I mean, like the events. I already looked most of the tickets. Let me look. BlizzCon tickets are not. There are most of them are already like sold out. Like the regular pass, you can kind of get in, but then they have this like Dark Moon Fair pass.
Loading. Said you have a special pass, right?
I think so.
Loading.
Yeah, I
said a partner pass.
I think I call it a media one. Yeah, it essentially lets me into all the events. So there's a general pass. Then there you can get premium add-ons. So the general pass.
Loading. Said okay, cool.
The general pass grants 2-day permit or admission and game goodies and for commemorative items priced around roughly $300 a ticket per person or so. Let's see. Premium add-ons. So charity night, a separate high-level limited ticket for a charity event costing around $500 and selling out extremely fast. That's just if you want to give money, I feel like. That's just for real rich people. Okay, cool. All right. Dark Moon Fair after hours. Literally, I feel like most of the Diablo Immortal community should be invited to that charity night for it. Be like, I would like to know where our 15% tax is going in Diablo. Is that going to making Tom shoes for children, or
Loading. Said and they usually do like a after party type of thing. Loading. Said where you're invited.
yeah.
Loading. Said do they have stands in BlizzardCon for all the different games?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been to BlizzCon. Again, I besides the video that we watched the other night, that's pretty much like my only interpretation of BlizzCon. That's pretty old. And then the other one video that you and I watched of whenever Diablo Immortal was announced.
Loading. Said it should be a fun time regardless.
Oh yeah, I think so too. I mean, like I assume they're gonna have like a Diablo portion of it. I mean, like there's a Dark Moon Fair where they sell out merch and that kind of stuff. See if I can't get some trinkets for the stream back behind us, right?
Loading. Said definitely get some stuff.
Get some little more trinkets for that way I could fill up the list of my desk, because all I got right now, I've recently added the Lego One Piece pirate ship of the Going Merry, but
Loading. Said and do an opening stream when you come back.
okay.
Loading. Said maybe you'll even be able to get the Morn's coal we all got that you didn't tee from there.
Yeah, that's some sly, that's some bougies right there though, but it's okay.
Loading. Said LMAO.
I mean, like, not really the games like I'm really caring anything about the pin for it, but definitely seems a little like odd that I recently just became a partner and you forget about me portion of it, when yet if you look at like the most active of the current, like if you look at like who's been actually playing the game at all out about only the partners, there's so few of them right now. So you'd think that maybe not, maybe they're not. Maybe they don't realize that I play the game. It's okay. Maybe they just don't like me. That could be it. I did I know that I did make a post in the which again, if you all like haven't y'all want to join the regular the partners, I think they gave a Discord out to what is it? They gave it out to the. Oh, damn it. They gave it out to the. I don't know. My wife texted me. I got a green or some water. What were we just saying right there before? Oh, yeah. It's okay. I mean, I'm really not salty about it, but it is just like, guys, I'm trying to make things happen for the game in a stag time. Been doing that for the stag time since like the battle realms kind of like shifted down, settled everything out.
Loading. Said ISNT they're a partner Discord.
Yeah. But also, oh, what I was saying is there's a partner Discord that they shared out with the Diablo Immortal community. The Diablo Immortal, basically, it's the main one that it says out there for. I mean, anybody can join this one, but I did post in the. If you all go inside that like regular Diablo one and you go to feedback and suggestions, and Convoy new, basically the very bottom one down there. They had basically went in there, basically are talking about extending the convoy and that kind of stuff because now with the time frames for it, they're not going to get home in time. Basically, similar to my case where I'm not able to be home in time to be able to do the convoys and that stuff. That be able to extend it for it. And so I more of made a message because she had added me, and I then had to then catch up to what was going on. And I said, yes, ma'am, need me to do. And then they kind of like explained for it. And I was like, I'm sadly in the same boat on the East. I usually only get to play in the evening battlegrounds. So I'd love if they moved it back. But what are you suggesting? Like, more or less, so they're just going to push everything back. It's kind of more, I don't like to give like complaints or complaints without some solution, even if it's not the perfect one that they're going to pick. Just giving something back of like, I hate it whenever somebody's always just like, we'll fix this, we'll fix this. Sometimes like a little bit of feedback can be very helpful. And so basically after that, I said, but to be honest, what would make so many free to play and new players happy is if one, they would leave the Conqueror up 24/7, just like the Alley and the Wild Brawl, and they should make Convoy an equal Reso event that runs 24/7 during its event. Uh, and then also, instead of maybe like if they're now that they're going to merge all of these together, why are we restricting ourselves to playing like we have to only be able to play Convoy at the beginning and then to Battlegrounds? If we're able to merge everybody together, why not allow players to be able to pick from two options during this maybe 6 or so hour PvP period? I'll just be spitballing though for it because I mean, like the thing about it is like we want some after hour PvP, like some things to do when we're after PvP ends. I mean, like there's nights that we let's
Loading. Said Aaron T they changing the times for PvP in the patch notes.
yeah, I think so too. And so that's where, like, I guess the complaints of the time frames and that kind of stuff. Actually, I think the new patch notes portion are in this like regular Discord for it. They didn't even give us like all other portion access. They just gave it to out there.
Loading. Said to accommodate both Americas.
Oh, come on. Oh, he jumped on me twice. Okay. Love you. That was to my wife, you. See you right there. Trying to get the rotation down a little better. Hmm. Now I also can try, so I can stack up more. Can add a little more armor pen, but quite a bit of cost to my armor. Like I can basically go up to like, if I take out my my only rank 10 gem that I've got socketed right now of armor, I replace that with, well, where's that other gem at? No, I got one somewhere. Where did you go? Oh, it's been forever. Let's see. Fire? The fire? Okay, I put in all sapphires earlier.
Another tale to caution is often
Everyday Adam. Said GGS.
GG's. Every day. What's your? You're probably gonna, I hate whenever they say it's the same as in game. What your character every day? Adam?
Everyday Adam. Said I was Lurko in your match.
Lurko. Okay. All right. Well, at least like whenever you say the other portion of like the GG's for it, I was like GG's, and I was like didn't know if like that was like a facetious one, not necessarily it'll be that, but if like who you were on the team, and I was like I don't recognize the name, but all right, cool. At least I didn't get that one for it. But GG's. Yeah. Now if you got the same name for it, then it's like a lot easier for me to identify. My apologies.
The path grows clearer.
How can I get? Yeah, I've gotten a little bit desperate at the current moment. I ended up selling the 3-star like haunt coil I had, which I'm gonna end up getting more of them back. But right now the market of them is selling real well, and your boy needs to reroll some terror essences a little bit. Need to get. I guess I got some better pieces of gear that I could probably put on. So like this one would replace this one right here, but I don't really need Breath of the Heavens nor Inner Sanctuary. It's more of this one's a better little bit piece of gear, and I would have to change the Terror Essence on side that or on top of that. I wonder if I put a I wonder if I can't. I almost kind of want to test this out with a 4-set of the Gloom with the 4-set or with the critical hit chance shoulders. Gonna go up to like 40 something percent. Actually, I need to see what the cap is of critical hit chance in PvP. If it's ah, I knew it was another monk, or is either that or is it Tootsie Bee in here for it? I was almost thinking it might be Tootsie Bee, like because I feel like I saw a bunch of meteors dropping on me. Ah. Get pushed. Monk's very selfish in this match, but I could tell.
Damien Wall fouls. Said
No
no
sound.
sound.
No sound. Let me check it. Desktop. I think it's actually because I may have turned the desktop audio down some. I have actually.
Damien Wall fouls. Said no game sound. I thought stream was muted until you talked.
No, I just had turned down game sound for a while. And because one, it was, I was recording a little bit of the video, and it was overbearing a little bit to what I needed it to do.
Damien Wall fouls. Said hey, I'm also a content creator featuring Div from C. I'm in the Philippines.
Awesome. Welcome, welcome. What class do you play?
Damien Wall fouls. Said Blizzard is also a client, so I get other streamers for their campaigns.
Thanks. Nice.
Damien Wall
So
fouls.
are you a partner then?
Said I'm part of their marketing team.
Nice. So you are a part of the team then for it.
Damien Wall fouls. Said so I'm always in lookout for streamers.
Nice. Well, I recently, yeah, this is my game. Okay, so if you're on the marketing team then for it, right? Then you probably have at least some idea of, because when I asked my partner, like,
Damien Wall
connection
fouls.
today.
Said with the name Damien Wolf you can guess.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Well.
Damien Wall fouls.
So you.
Said what class, haha.
Well, I was also wondering a little bit if, so you said you were, Blizzard is also a client, so. Well, then you may not have the question for what I was asking. So, I'm supposed to, yeah, no, will you be at, do you go to any of the events? Like, will you come to BlizzCon?
I am injured.
Or are you going to more or less, I mean, I know that would be a real far trek for you, but I didn't know if, like, that was, you're up your alley or not. I'm also trying to find people I can meet there when I go.
Damien Wall fouls. Said well most of the events I've been part of or oversee is mostly on C. I actually hosted Temple of the Tempest event down here in the PH, haha. I am courting Blizzard to send me to BlizzCon, lol.
Dude, that would
Damien
be awesome.
Wall fouls. Said are you going?
Yeah, like I said, Blizzard got me a pass for it. And, yeah, this will be my first year. I've never gone to something like that.
Damien Wall fouls. Said woohoo, congrats.
Thank you. No, yeah, Blizzard made me an official Diablo partner this past year, 2025. So, and then the Oxide was the one that was asking if I was going for it. Because he had played Diablo 4 back in the day.
Damian Wallfowls. Said nays you.
Nice. Is that a person? I'm assuming. Something like Google. Is that a person? Is that a player?
Damian Wallfowls. Said sorry, it's a play on the word nice, like saying it in a Japanese accent. LOL.
Okay, my bad. You will come to realize that I am pretty simple country bumpkin style for it, but I have always loved playing Blizzard games since back in the day of World of Warcraft. I played a lot of WoW. But no, yeah, that's Blizzard's always been my niche. What the heck is that? Oh, that was my Spotify I kicked on. Hold on, I was gonna show you my other books. No, so I was actually gonna put up some of my collection I thought about doing because I have absolutely crap tons of old like World of Warcraft memorabilia. So I figured for like the BlizzCon for it, I'd go ahead and set up the rest of the situation. Got the Atlas 2. Of course, you all gotta have the full Heroes portion. Trading cup for the boy. You gotta make sure you got your starter deck. And then of course, no raid can be complete without the Molten Core edition. That's right. And then we got, let's go to the other ones. This book is old. This one has been ran through and turned a lot of pages. The original
Damian Wallfowls. Said you're good, happy to have visited your stream, will look in from time to time, and if there is campaign that needs a Western streamer, I'll look you up. Epic collection.
Well, most of my content, actually 99, I guess not 99. I will say I do help a lot of like anybody for PvE content, but PvP is my thing. Feel free, check in the I actually leave every single stream up, plus I do make some videos from now and then. All on my YouTube. Every one of my like videos from the last 2 years I've streamed, which again I've streamed 3 years of Diablo. Basically, I started streaming when Diablo came out. But so no, feel free. Hopefully, maybe you'll find somebody you know that's going over to BlizzCon. Tell them to meet me because I absolutely have zero clue of anybody that's going there, and so your boy is gonna be wandering around.
Let's take the measure. You're good.
Trying to find somebody to say hi to. Because then I'm taking my wife and my daughters with me.
Damian Wallfowls. Said gotcha, have a good one.
Later, brother. I'm taking my daughters with me all to down to California whenever we go. But they're going probably more to Disney. They're going to shop. I thought about taking my oldest with me. I think she would absolutely love a lot of it. I don't know if like the whole like sit down, let's talk about it convention would be right up her alley. He did it. He did. He was right behind me. Ah, that son of a bitch scared the piss out of me. I thought he went the other way for a second. Damn it. I kind of want to like. Limp was saying to like play this monk and like with potency. I'd be interested to see what it does with it. It probably would just be dog water, but piss me off for like changing everything up. Probably just stick with it like what's working right now. I mean, we're getting the fact is like I keep trying to fight the biggest boys on there with it. I mean, like I could definitely go and like get nitpick kills, but I like the fact that I can like get a hold of Gambit, get a hold of some of these other bigger guys that are like normally just doing whatever the hell they want.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Whoa, thank you so much for the follow. Bring them out, bring them out.
My strength fails.
Damn it.
My will falters. I am injured.
Ah! What is this? I'll be hunting offline. Let's see. I need to. See. Let's go with that one there. All right, let's see. Desktop. Loading. You there? Hey, somebody I trust here. I guess I'll come across here and check this then. That's what you all are wanting to know, why there is just so quiet. I see. I'm wanting to know why there is just so quiet. I see. I'm wanting to know why. Yeah, ha. Yep. Also, trust me, I've realized, I've rewatched my streams. I can't speak. I'm not ashamed of it. Information I can give you, though, is typically pretty useful. If you can ever understand a horrible way of explaining everything. Blessing and a curse.
You do the fighting, I'll do the forging.
Verdun Sadie. Said you talking to yourself again.
Always. Literally, that's how I like built this stream. Is that was like the one advice. Like whenever I looked up, like before I ever actually started streaming, I kind of googled some things, and the biggest advice that I had was, even if nobody's there, just talk. Because half the time people will peek in just quickly, and sometimes you can catch their attention, sometimes you don't. You never know.
Verdun Sadie. Said you're actually one of the only ones that does that, right? It's great that you keep talking for us lurkers yet.
I mean, it's like, it really does help if you have at least maybe like one or two guys that like stick around and kind of give you something to talk about. I mean, like Loading was kind of that guy initially for me. Like he was the one that like I didn't have any chat, but I'd have like maybe 5 or so guys just kind of like peeking in and watching the whole time, but like really nobody would talk. And then I would get up to like 15 or 20, and then still nobody would talk. And then I ended up breaking it into like multi-streaming, and then my numbers never looked good on one platform or the other, but in my, like, again, I see the total one for it over here, and I'm happier with the fact of seeing that one, even though it doesn't necessarily generate as much for it. But I just like, again, giving the platform options out. Like Twitch was the one that definitely allowed me to like have any bit of a platform at all. I mean, still the one I have, I guess, the most following on. Oh, that hurt like hell.
Torsten Mueller. Said wow, cool.
But the thing is, like, Twitch normally has a better, like, has more players that will watch it, or like consecutively, I think. But then I like the fact that like on YouTube, I can almost store my library of, I mean, I don't have all of my very, 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 very first streams saved on like YouTube or anywhere for it, but once they actually allowed multi-streaming to be a thing, which was basically a year after I started streaming it, or streaming, I've never looked back of that.
Verdun Sadie. Said yeah, YouTube great for old content.
In which, granted, I would actually go to, I would restart, I mean, I have a Kick account, technically. I would actually go back to Kick and to TikTok now that I have 1,000 followers now on TikTok, and stream, multi-stream all 4 platforms. But once Loading got me kind of set up with this, the text-to-speech thing, I really can't get away from, I've noticed, like, I used to stream or multi-platform stream to 3 platforms to it, and then if somebody on Kick or whatever does not, or I won't see their message unless I'm actively looking at that page. I've become really bad about reading, like actually looking and reading the chat, and unless there's a bunch of combat going on and I can't hear, and then so of course like
My real fortress.
Ah. He's got 21. Oh shit. Okay. Need to figure out something to get more explosive damage out of this thing. So let's try a gloom core set with a. I'm not gonna change any of the essences. I'm gonna stick with that, and then gonna lower me some down on my board. How many of these things we got? I got enough crap easy.
What do you need, friend? Be safe, alright? I hope that can help.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye. Hey there. It's good to see you. Be safe, alright?
What the hell? Vitality strength? No.
Goodbye.
Oh.
I hope that can help.
Can probably get one more, but I've not got a chance to really like get to experiment with this much.
Be safe, alright?
Son of a bitch. Actually, I can run with that. I can make that. I can run with that. I'll just take the fort. Good chance goes to 51%. This would be cool if they would leave that. I mean, active. I can't like complain for the ones that I was given from the partner portion of it, but overall, like, I really would like to see them like anybody that actually spent on it. I mean, I used to buy the Phantom Cosmetics as well. I'd like to see, I guess, some of these actually get to be kept. I mean, like some of the cool, like little visual effects. I mean, the cosmetic overall is awesome looking, but I'd like to see, you know, some more. The big blades. Those are roses.
The walls.
Don't want to give myself any extra tells. Oh yeah, I want to try this.
Every item. Perhaps next time.
Wow. Oh. You know you did. Oh, you dirty dog! I could already tell as soon as it didn't just stop right there. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. You won't. You won't. You will. No, you won't. Come on now. Give me 4s and like that. Yeah. Okay, just with a 2, but I'll take a 2 right now. Exploding palm right now is doing my work.
Quality work there.
Because if I get inside the match and I don't need the critical hit chance, I wonder about trying the Mystic Strike. Mystic Strike now causes your next skill within 4 seconds to deal like 54% increased damage. Hmm. 40 seconds, 80.
Let's take
that does give me up to 43% critical hit chance. I'm gonna try that up because instead I was only like 20 something before. So that should guarantee me that like my hits on them and might be able to shred past a little bit more of their enemy. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Let's see. Do you play? There's that old dev. He looks like he went to Barb. Oh.
Inamax. Said sup, have I good stream.
Thanks, Animac. Oh, we're gonna run that channel. That's not really doing it for me. Or I'm gonna try this in Destruction's Call a little bit. I'm gonna try it without the critical hit chance shoulders, and I'm gonna try it with the increased damage of 552 for the next ability. Because like I've seen some of these other monks just like begin. They're much stronger. They're much stronger than I am for it, but I'm trying to see if I can't make it work for it because I want to be able to. Need to be able to like sucker punch some deer, which again, them deer are probably actually getting changed. So, woo, that was a bad match for me. Let's see. Put this back.
Inamax. Said have lot matches BGS with your clan members.
There's a lot of our clan members that do a lot of BGs, so that is expected, I would think. I mean, just the amount of how many I know the guys are enjoying or like do play a lot of PvP. Yeah, a lot of our matches are definitely filled with a lot of the old gamer guys.
Inamax. Said we running 2-6 people queue together almost all matches.
We running 2-6 people, yeah. Probably a lot of the guys that are, I mean, honestly, probably there's still a couple of OG or old gamers that watch the stream. Whoa! This is ridiculous. This is stupid. Why can't I move? Get me up! Fucking stupid! I guess there is 30 fucking people here with. No! Have anyone on team? Callie? That's it. Oh. What the hell is like literally just locking me down like this? That's the thing I want to know. I want to know what the hell is like this holding me down so long. Like there's no way they're all just alternating perfectly on this.
My will falters.
Inamax. Said new update, new satyr on horse.
Yep, we got a new whole group of things coming on now, don't we?
Inamax. Said good night, go sleep, morning work.
Yep, night, my friend. Sure.
Shall we commune? The fire of life. Three-fourths of your steps already. So, the gods wish for my survival. My strength.
No, what the hell? Literally aiming literally right on top of him. I see my blue thing dropped right on top of that dude and it's not picking it up. Okay. No. Brutal, Callie would like to give you a respectful fuck you. We're going to go and give that one out now. That one was pretty... Sorry, Callie. He's only telling you still fuck you, not me. No, come on.
One looks but does not see.
It's brutal. Said I join way late lol.
Let's see. Oh, Cal, I just saw in world or in zone chat. Kelly message, "Fuck you, brutal," and I was like, "That's right, brutal. Fuck you." And then literally, as soon as I said that, I killed Callie, and I said, "She said fuck you, not me."
Shall we commune?
All right. All right. Where I could go. Actually, I'm gonna keep a little guy there.
Much better.
Oh, you lucky brutal! You fucking ran through those mobs right there, and I got caught on one of them and not you. Like, I need one more, and then I got it, and then I was like, "Oh, you son of a bitch! You got away from it." Bro, take me a rad. I want to go on a rad with those antlers one last time before they're gone.
The gods wish for my survival.
Got it. Fucking die, you big deer. I want fucking Venice for dinner tonight! Get back here, you fucking fast little bitch. Woo! That was a good win.
Among other things.
This might be the first class I maybe get to try, like, actually using the Haunt Quill more in offensive style for it.
Your flaws are revealed. The gods wish for my survival. My wounds are closed. I will not survive much longer.
Come on. No. No. Good job, Brutal. Wait, you just got the flag. Take Mike back. Good job. You don't get extra credit for that one. I want to see big flag steals, Brutal. I want 2 flag steals. Not expecting anything less than you. Yeah, my Brutal out here underperforming and still getting MVPs. Let it go to your head. You gotta get them double flag stags. See, right? See, even rhymed. I'm old Dr. Seuss over here. All right, let's see. I want. Put that back on. Let's put it back on. Did I really get rid of the wrong ones in that after I'd done that? Oh, I did. Okay. That's cute. That's cute. Where that venison going?
Much better.
Get out of here! Everybody else keep fighting in a portion of the middle of our way. No, this is our fight. It's a man v man fight. Want a lightsaber? I'm a warrior.
Much better.
It's brutal. Said LOL.
So, the gods wish for my survival.
No! You big bitch. But I ain't done with you!
Much better.
Can't catch me, bitch.
So much to learn, I see. My strength fails.
Nah, you bitch. Nah, you bitch. What'd you change? You got stronger. You must have put on all your res.
It's brutal. Said 10k armor and 9k reso.
Oh, you put it up. You put up higher than my armor pin, I see. Nice.
A 1001 gods strike through me.
94. The thing is, I don't do enough like threshold damage to geeting that ass before you freaking. Are you running Circle of Life too? You feel like you were healing hard.
Shall we begin?
It's brutal. Said nah.
I wish Wizard Mystic Strike just didn't like only like let us travel like this far.
Still so much to learn, I see. Let my fist unleash the sky's fury. Much better.
Sketchy white. Said finally can co-stream W keys.
Oh no, I'm excited. I get to fight him.
The gods wish for my survival.
Thing is, I know he's not watched any of my content, but I watched a lot of his, like whenever I rated him out. So I've seen how he plays quite a bit. I'm wondering also if I may even actually try running the, what's it called? What's the one that prevents dashing?
I have been healed. My strength fails.
Had to come to an end at some point. Right, let's see. Exhausted. We had a long day, especially at the doctor's, which didn't necessarily like produce any bad news really to us. I mean, it more or less told us some news that we were already kind of somewhat expecting, but it definitely made it a lot more real today whenever we had to actually like schedule my daughter's open heart surgery of not over, she's not actually over 2 yet. So that that's gonna be scary. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what else to do as a parent. I mean, I am looking maybe for other referrals for it, but I don't want, of course, put my daughter through extra hell to like go through other references and that kind of stuff. But then also I want to make sure that she's getting the best care that is absolutely possible. I don't know when that'll be. It'll be like 6 months or so from now, but keep us in
It's
your mind
brutal.
during that time.
Said, oh dang man, your family is in my thoughts.
I appreciate it. But no, we will be during that time again. I'll be giving you guys much more heads up at that point when it does occur. But we will be I'll be at the hospital probably for like a week to maybe 2. So I will be
Sketchy
giving
white.
you all some
Said,
information.
dang heavy stuff, best of luck.
Yep. I'm more or less just giving you all a little bit of heads up why I'm extremely drained, why also I'm going to be raiding out tonight. But I appreciate all of y'all's thoughts. You guys, again, whenever we first had to go, you guys were amazing when it came to like all the support and messages you guys gave to me and my family. So cannot tell you how much that I appreciate that, as well as how much I appreciate also if you guys are willing to help me raid out. It does help me, it helps other Diablo Immortal streamers. And so let's give it out
It's
to
brutal.
Chadwick's.
Said, have a good night, bro.
Have a good night, you too. And I will see you guys tomorrow in the next one. Yeah, get that right. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow.